What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It is me, Karim Jovian, and this is Jovian Finance. Today, we're going to talk about Exodus. Exodus is a cryptocurrency wallet that I've been using for a long time, one of my favorites, and actually, believe it or not, the only third-party wallet that I use for my cryptocurrency, if any, minus, obviously the Coinbase one that comes with Coinbase when you download it. So we're going to talk about it because Exodus actually just yesterday released shares for sale in their company. And I thought that was really interesting because I never seen anything like this before. First off, they're not going to be on regular exchanges. That's what actually kind of lowered my investment pricing, sort of say. I just was going to invest a lot, but I invested less when I found out they're not going to be on other exchanges, because I thought that would be a good opportunity for them to make more and reach more of the mainstream. However, they're going to be on the blockchain. So you get to buy tokens, which are shares, that will give you ownership of Exodus, and at the same time will be on the blockchain. So this way you have, you own those shares. So this way you won't have anything shady happening. On top of that, they got approved by the SEC, which is huge. So when I heard about all this, I was like, wow, this is a wallet I've been using for a while. They partnered with one of my favorite cold wallets, Trezor. If you guys use Trezor, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You can use the Exodus wallet with Trezor for an added layer of security, which is huge because Trezor has great security, Exodus great usability, user interface, and all that. So when all that came together, I was like, okay, they got to be trusted, they got to be good. And they proved over the years that they have a huge user base. And now they're taking the next step by selling some shares. So we're going to take a look a little bit on what they are offering, if you guys are interested in this. And I would like to know what you guys think about this too in the comments below, if you ever use this wallet or if you're looking for a wallet. And then at the end, we're going to talk about my thoughts on the pros and cons, and obviously what I like and don't like about Exodus. So let's begin. First off, we're gonna read over here what the news has been saying about this. So Exodus Movement Inc. files with the SEC for Regulation A IPO. So what they continue saying is the Exodus wallet is on the verge of making history with its planned IPO. And we know that is saying a lot. There have been no few history-making IPOs over the last few years, not even mentioning the SPAC craze or even the Coinbase IPO slated for later this year, which, by the way, the Coinbase IPO is going to be out April 14th. That's this month, a few days from now. And because the Coinbase IPO is generating a lot of buzz and hype, I think it's right now is a perfect time to do it with all the craze that's going on with crypto. But as we all know, it's not going to last. This craze is not going to last. So just be aware of that. But I think it is perfect timing. So over here, the Exodus wallet is a non-custodial cryptocurrency wallet that serves over 10,000 cryptocurrency pairs and among the leading multi-asset cryptocurrency wallets. Not an exchange, the Exodus wallet allows users to hold, buy, sell, and trade cryptocurrencies directly from their own desktop or mobile app via links with the locally regulated cryptocurrency exchanges. The non-custodial part is an important factor to note. It means that the clients hold their own cryptocurrency IDs, and the Exodus wallet parent company never does. So they filed the regulation, like I told you, but the twist is that they're going to file it but not go the usual route. Instead, they're going public on Wall Street. Exodus is going to, instead of going public on Wall Street, Exodus is going to list its shares on a blockchain. Now that's what I was talking about. It's very interesting. I'm a big supporter of blockchain and I love it, but at the same time I like having more options. I think it would have been great for it to be on Wall Street along with blockchain if possible, to kind of increase the demand. But at the same time, I still bought some shares. As you all know, like, to be full transparency, I bought some shares, not as much as I would have if it was going to go on Wall Street. But I bought enough to own a stake in Exodus because I believe it's truly an amazing wallet. It's had its problems, but we're going to talk about that later. The coins will obviously be bought and held on the Exodus wallet and potentially traded across the blockchain networks like any other cryptocurrency. So essentially, you're not buying like a stock on an exchange. You're just buying a token on a blockchain, if that makes any sense. Now, this is pretty. This was a couple of days old. The listing is confirmed, and now you can go right now to the Exodus wallet on your mobile phone or on your desktop and purchase some stocks. We're gonna show you how to do that. I'm saying I'm gonna show you how to do that. By the way, this video is not sponsored by Exodus or anything like that. This is just something I invested in, and I actually want to know if you guys have any thoughts on the Exodus wallet, because I'm surprised no one is really talking about this. This is one of the biggest wallets when it comes to cryptocurrency. One of the best wallets and the coolest looking ones. I mean, it's been around for years. I mean, and it's had its problems, but at the same time, I'm just wondering why no one is talking about this. I put my money into this, and I want to know if I should regret it or not, right? So in the comments below, let me know your thoughts. So obviously, if you guys want to know more about Exodus before you invest, that's very important. I'm going to put all the links to all these articles and whatnot to find out more about how Exodus makes its money and all that. But just to really kind of condense it for you, the way they make their money is by sharing their IP by API, and that's giving access to other platforms and third-party developers to use their API in exchanges or or other like wallets that are being held within exchanges and all that. So all these companies can get to use their structure of how they built the wallet and with its security and whatnot, and that's huge. There's over 1 million users on the Exodus wallet, and they also give you the ability to stake on your wallet, which a lot of people have problems with, especially here in New York. We have a hard time with staking because it's not allowed for some of the cryptocurrencies that we have. And the real opportunity in the Exodus movement is that it isn't going public, but it is proving that it is a technologically viable and in a way approved by the SEC. Once the listing is completed, the company can license its technology to other companies wanting to do the same thing and host their common stock tokens in the Exodus wallet. Now, if this happens, this could be worth billions. If they prove that, we can move away from the stock market in a way by actually going onto the blockchain where people start selling and buying tokens like we do with stocks on the exchange, that's huge. That can be really, really huge, especially when proving it to other companies like, hey, they were successful in this movement. Maybe we should go that same route too. And once they do that, I think we could see a whole shift, because the Exodus movement, obviously, is to have people move away from the traditional financial system. And I don't know, if banks and companies are going to be okay with that, but hey, they got approved by the SEC, and that's a good look. So this is their website here. You can see it's like I think it's just very beautiful, very modern. It's like a really nice design, and I think it's something that plays a lot to what it has to offer. And it's not just about design, but it's also about security. One of the main things is that their customer service with me, I've had people say that, and I heard people say that their customer service was not that great, but with me, customer service was really awesome. I remember telling them that I wanted to use the ability to connect your Trezor, because you can connect your Trezor with Exodus, which is what I do, because in the meantime, like for now, I'm not using Exodus wallet on it by itself. I'm using it with Trezor. Trezor is a great premium or gold standard wallet that has been around for some time. A lot of prominent cryptocurrency users use it, and they swear by it. It's a cold storage device that helps you store your crypto off, the internet. So it's not hot. It's not always connected to the internet where it could, get hacked or whatever. And it just offers a lot of layers of security. So the fact that they partnered with them is actually quite interesting, because it lets you have the peace of mind that you have the security of Trezor along with the great usability and user interface of Exodus. I talked to the customer service and I asked them, hey, it's really amazing what you guys are doing with Exodus on the desktop with Trezor. Is it possible to do that on mobile? And not, not with any time wasted. Just recently now, you can use your Trezor with your Exodus wallet. However, it's only in view mode. You can't really do much, but that's still really good. You get to track your cryptocurrency in exchange, send, and receive on your mobile phone, and it can go straight to your Trezor. I think that's huge. Great step, and I'm happy that they did that. So, like I said, when I found out that they were opening up their shares to sell to the public, I thought it was incredible. And I bought some shares, just to be transparent. Obviously, I didn't buy a lot more than I should, because when I saw that they were actually moving away from the stock exchange, anyway, it is a bit risky and it is something new. I lowered my price target, my cost basis. However, that doesn't mean I don't believe in them. It's just that I want to see where it goes, because we have never seen something like this. So hopefully they prove it. Hopefully they get their 75 million and we can see some great things happen here. If you guys are interested, this is their SEC filing here that shows all the details of what they're going to be offering and what they're going to be doing in the near future. The first thing we have here is that right now they're offering over 1,914,661 shares of their Class A common stock. They had 2.7 million, but that is split, and I think the other half has already been bought up. And they are not going to receive any proceeds from this. We will not receive any proceeds from the sale of shares of Class A common stock by the selling stockholders. The initial price per share is $27.42 for an aggregate offering amount of up to $75 million, which is their cap. And there is no required minimum number of securities or amount of proceeds that must be sold as a condition to completion of the offering. Another thing a lot of people were saying was that, this is over here is I forgot to switch. So what they're saying is that a lot of people were having issues with the limitations. I know they had accredited investors or qualified investors, and people like you and I, just regular people who wanted to be a part of this and invest, couldn't. But now with the update, you can. Just as long as you don't put more than 10% of your worth. I guess it's a ruling that they had. I mean, it's weird, but at the same time, hey, at least you get to put something in and you get to be a part of this and you get to buy some stocks. Let's see. Yeah, so as you can see here, it's basically everything, the transparency, Classic A common stock, where they're allowed to have the stock. I know they're not the common stock will not offer to sell in Arizona, Florida, or Texas, or any residents of those states. So if you're from there, sorry, but they are working on a way to get people from around the world too, because right now it's only in the US, to be a part of this. So, and along with the exchanges, they're not planning on having their stock available for trading right now, but their targets are several ATSs, including T0 ATS, which is an alternative trading system, and and that might happen 9 months after they're going live or going public, which they did yesterday. So that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm just like you guys. I'm new to all this. Learning as we go, but it's and over here they're talking about the regular individuals and a non-accredited investor. You can invest in this no problem. If you don't have to be like what some people were saying, like a minimum of $1 million to invest. You don't have to do that, and you don't have to be with a net worth of over $5 million, so you don't have to worry about that. So if you guys want to download the wallet, you can go and download it now. You could download it for your desktop or your mobile. As you see there, they have the Trezor down in the screen. I think that's a great combination. If you guys want to get the Trezor, I have a link in the description box below that will help me out if you purchase it from that link, since I'm affiliated with Trezor. I think it's a great way. You don't have to get this particular one. It also works with the Trezor One, which is a cheaper model, but it's still a great piece of hardware that you can use for cold storage. If you guys were interested in this video and you enjoy these types of videos, let me know. I would love to do more of these. As you see, I'm kind of like getting used to it. I kind of messed up the switch for switching up to show you the stock here. But yeah, if anything, just let me know and I'll get better at this, I promise. So we're gonna just show you how to, I keep saying where because I'm just so used to like talking like that, but I mean myself. I'm not affiliated with Exodus, and this video is not sponsored by Exodus, by the way. This is just purely because I like the wallet and I'm just interested in sharing this with you guys because I did invest and I want to see if you guys can find out anything that I didn't know or if I made the right decision. I mean, I do want to support these guys and I do want to put, you know, some of my interest in this and invest. So we don't have to have the sound, but they have a page on their website that lets you see how you can invest with them. It's actually very easy, and it's I mean, that's one of the things that when it comes to them, the design and usability is amazing when it comes to Exodus. So the videos on their website, you could check it out and see how to do that. You're gonna have to obviously make a securitized account, which is KYC. A lot of people don't like that, but hey, it's part of the deal. I mean, if you want to do that, if you want to invest and make some money, and you want to buy stock, especially when the SEC is involved, you're gonna have to put yourself into a KYC. And it's just that's the name of the game. That's life. Deal with it. If you can't, then I guess you could stay cold and stay on the blockchain. You have your options, but I see nothing wrong with this as long as you don't have anything to hide, right? But privacy is important, but they need to know if you're laundering or doing any of that, you know? So, yeah. All right, so right here, so in this video, it shows you like you could just have this slider once you get approved with your securitized ID, then you get to choose how many shares you want. Each share is $27.42, and you buy as much as you can. You don't have to buy over $1 million worth. You buy what you believe is true. And this guy, he decided to buy 147,939. That's not me. That's him. I mean, that would be amazing. I would definitely do that if I had that amount of money. And once you're done, you choose if you want to pay with Bitcoin, Ethereum, or USDC. If you're going to pay with USDC, make sure you have some Ethereum in there for the gas fees. Gosh, Ethereum has some incredible gas fees. It's ridiculous. All right, so that's pretty much it. And the public offering is live in the USA. If you guys are going to jump on that, let me know. Use the wallet first, see if you like it. But before you do, now let's talk about what I like and what I don't like. So, first things first. What I don't like about the wallet is that there is only one layer of security, which is using a password. That's all you can use for your security. Of course, you have the private seed key and all that. That's important. You have that. You can put on a paper, whatever. You could always recover your wallet. But I feel there needs to be more for security. For instance, you have Coinbase. Coinbase has this feature where you can whitelist addresses. When you put a new address, you have 48 hours to approve that, and it takes 48 hours for that address to be whitelisted, which is great because if you get hacked and someone tries to transfer your funds somewhere else, you have 48 hours to stop that person. So you have 48 hours to make sure that that address is going to an address that you approved and that you know about, which I think is really important. The best part is you could always turn off whitelisting if you just know that you want to send funds quick and fast and just turn it back on again when you're not going to be using it. I feel every wallet needs to have that, and Exodus doesn't have that. That is something I think should be worked on. Secondly, which another huge thing with their wallets is that they need to have second factor authentication. They don't have that at the time of recording this video. which is mind-boggling, especially with all the apps now and all the different authentication programs out there that you can use. It's more important than ever to have that extra layer of security. So it's either those two or one of the two. It's either one of the two or both of those, and I think honestly they should have both. The more security, the better. That's what Coinbase does. They even Binance has some crazy layers of security. They have approval by email, approval by text, and approval by authentication on your authenticator, and you have to do all three while swiping at the same time. We need this because a lot of people are new to the crypto space and they don't know how easy it can be to get hacked, and they need all these layers of security. I mean, if you're advanced, then okay, but I know they're trying to make it as easy as possible. You just have a password or whatnot, but a password can easily be hacked. And that's my only gripe with them, because in the past, there has been some sayings of hacks that happened through Exodus wallets. However, this could have been faults from the users themselves. There was one YouTuber who said he got $75,000 stolen from his Exodus wallet because their Twitter account was hacked, and then they messaged him, and he lost his account, his money from the account or whatnot, because he thought it was a legitimate Twitter account, but in reality it was hacked, and they got his information from email. So that could all be chalked up to, user ignorance, I guess, or mistake on his part. And while it could be true, or it can't be. I mean, it could be true or not. I don't know, but it's something that you should always have in the back of your mind. You need those layers of security, and I think that's really important. Am I using the Exodus wallet? Yes. Did I buy some shares? Of course. And I'm using the Exodus wallet because what solidified me using it for such a long time is the fact that they partner with Trezor, just like I said earlier. So if you want to try this wallet out and see what they have offering, you could do it right through your phone. Just download the Exodus app or download it on your desktop. Let me know. Let me know your thoughts if this is something that you would invest in, and if you're interested in it, because a lot of people are actually jumping on this, since most people know that they're not going to be able to afford the Coinbase IPO because it's already starting out to be around $375, and this is pre-IPO. Once this thing goes live, it's going to shoot up because of the hype. So people are jumping on this, obviously, or Voyager, which is another exchange, but this is a wallet. It's not an exchange, it's a wallet, but it acts like an exchange because you're able to sell, buy, stake, and all that good stuff on your wallet itself. And if you guys want to get a Trezor to really get the most out of the Exodus wallet, links for that are below. Thank you so much for watching this video. So I thought I'd just share this with you, let you know a little bit about Exodus and what they're about. All the links will be below. Again, I am kind of excited to see where this goes, because we're practically buying stock on the blockchain. Something I've never done before, and I'm glad to be a part of it and see where this goes. Thanks again, guys, for watching, and I'll see you soon. Peace.